Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the Expeditionary Johnny channel. It is live time. Today we are going to be talking about the Camp Challenge Alliance. For all of you guys that just watched my premiere for my entry for the was it April challenge, which is a catch and cook. Thank you guys so much for watching that, and I hopefully we're going to have a good, nice, entertaining chat here. We're going to have the doors closed for a little bit. We're going to have the panel here. We got Al on he's on my right as I look at it, but it's left screen, and Mr. Tony down that way.
And
All right.
we are also streaming out on my channel as well. I hit the stream out button, so I don't know if Tony, if you wanted to stream it out as well, you can.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh, okay.
All right, and I'm going to pop out the chat. So wait a minute, I don't have to pop out, right? Because I'm on StreamYard.
You're on StreamYard, so you can see it all. You can actually see on StreamYard, you can see who's coming in on mine. That's the ones with the little link thing on their picture.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are on my channel. Like Homesteads in the Wood D. They're over on mine. DJ is on mine.
There we go. Yeah, just doing our best out there. Jen and Steve's out there.
Yep.
Homestead in the Wood with D. DJ's out there. Hey, all you guys.
Hey, Jen.
Old man. Thank you guys for tuning in here for our weekly discussion about the Camp Challenge Alliance. Hey, we're going to try to do kind of a podcast thing. We were talking about it last week, and we realized a lot of people coming home this time of day. And so we thought we'd just kind of make it easy for you, give you something entertaining to listen to. And if you happen to be watching right now, you'll see I've got Big Sticks Kitty here, and he's decided it's time for some daddy.
I don't have Doris here with me today. She's gone and claimed the spot on top of the refrigerator where the heat comes up. So she's been abandoning me lately.
Well, it's been cold where you're at, Al. It's been cold.
It is, yeah.
All right. So, did you guys? What'd you think of that there video? That's like that was challenging. That was a lot of work to do up front there.
I like this.
All right.
Yeah, it looked like fun.
It was. That was one of those, I think, true life experiences where how many things in life you have to spend a lot of time prepping. The actual experience is just a real short time, and then next thing it's gone. All right, so we got Old Man Homestead out there. Homestead with Radio Jonesy. Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, Jonesy.
And the man from down under. And we got Urban Bucket Homestead. All right. But yeah, that was one of those. I spent a fair amount of time making the deadfall trap, and then of course the wind just made the fire almost impossible. I mean, it was. Thank goodness for a thing called charcoal chimney. I was gonna. I mean, that's like at one point I had my soda can on the picnic table, and the wind just blew it off. And I chased. What was it? Oh yeah. So I think paper, and so we're pulling that off. And the wind started blowing it, so I started running across there, and everybody's laughing because they said it looked like I was trying to play soccer. I was trying to put my foot down, stomping on it. I just kept coming up short until finally I went full stride. Finally catch the thing, come back, and then what else happened? My hat. The wind caught my hat. It went flying, so there you go. I'm chasing that. So now I'm coming back. And then the lid to the little deli container with a sandwich, that got blown away. And of course, at this point, my father-in-law and then my nieces, they're all just rolling over on their backs, laughing at me. But in the end, it was fun, We ended up, the peeps roasted up nicely, put them on some chocolate-covered or fudge-covered graham crackers. And
did you try one in the microwave?
I have not. I have not. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I know.
Microwave.
Marshmallows get big, so I imagine that would be one big bird.
So you turn the microwave off, and he goes.
Yeah.
But so Tony, Al, you guys ever? What's your kind of background on primitive trapping, anything like that? Tony, did you go ahead? I'll let you guys talk.
I have done some. especially when I was younger as a kid. I did a little bit of the old school bushcrafting where they taught you how to do the primitive trapping and stuff like that. So I got a little bit of history into it, but while I was a kid, I kind of used primitive trapping skills to trap my friends.
Yeah, I think you about took down a cedar tree or something like that, didn't you?
It was I made a. It's not a techno. It's a loop
Yeah,
hit my foot. I can't remember what it's called. It's a spring snare. It's like a spring snare,
yeah,
but it was designed to go around your feet instead of around your head because
yeah.
I was just catching my friends. I wasn't trying to do
Strangle
anything,
them.
but
Yeah, yeah. Catch him, not kill him. Yeah.
yeah, wasn't easy to set because back then I was only a little guy, so I had to fight big time to get this tree bent down enough, and it worked. I caught a friend. He was not happy because when it strung up, he was a bit bigger than me. So when it flung up, of course, he fell backwards. Now it was on a, it wasn't on like gravel path or anything. It was just like a forced floor path, so it was kind of soft. So he didn't get hurt or anything.
Rebel.
But he was hung, so just his shoulders was touching the ground. And of course, he couldn't reach his feet to get on enough.
So how'd that conversation go when you came up upon him? I mean, did you see
Oh,
it?
I was pretty near, but I heard it happen. I didn't see it. I heard the yelp and what up is going on. And right off the bat, he knew it was me. So he was none too happy. He was like, "I'm gonna kill you when I get out of here." And I was like, "I just won't let you out."
So is that when you changed your name? Because you were like Al Smith before, and then you decided to be some more discreet so he couldn't track you down or something?
No, it wasn't even Al back then.
No, it wasn't.
No, but it was all in fun because we used to go up in these little patches of woods all the time, and we would be playing, of course, playing guns, using pellet guns and that for shooting at each other, and we weren't supposed to be, but it was fun. And one of the big things that I said was like, guys, I know how to make traps to catch people. So then, of course, I started making all these different kinds of traps, and
Sure.
you know, so I did one with the catch your leg in a hole.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So when your leg went down, the sticks kind of closed in, and you couldn't you couldn't pull
Nothing
up.
better than a pit trap.
Oh man.
And I had just the right spot for it too, because it was in a spot where you had to step over something,
Yes.
and it was the only spot to put your foot down. And when you put your foot
You were
down,
thinking about
you
it. Yeah. So, Al, would you say all this your childhood background of waiting, thinking about people's moves and patience, like had much of influence on your life, and like how you do your channel or anything else?
Well, I always liked the woods.
Yeah.
I did. I always liked the woods. There was a group of us. I always used to go, and even if the group wasn't there, I would go myself all the time.
Yeah.
Just because I've always had a bit of a fascination with being out in nature and just becoming a part of it, and knowing that the animals are there, and you know, this is food, this is not food, this is with us playing and stuff like that in around in the woods. Hi everybody, I'm rambling on, but hi.
Hey, that's what we want. This is what we're podcast this first hour.
Yeah.
People are driving. Let's entertain them. Let them know.
So, as it was, all this playing around as a kid up in the woods was a lot of like basic training, I would call it. because I learned where to set traps, how to set traps. I learned it while I was young, but then I put it in implementation in playing with my friends.
Yeah.
Now they weren't none too happy all the time, but it was funny. Sure was funny.
Well, I'm sure you added, made it life interesting. But hey, there's Des. Hey, Des. Well, I've always noticed. I mean, one, the wood is it's. I'm with you on that one. Just yesterday, I was tired of editing, making content, and I was like, so I just went out in the woods, made a fire. I was like, I got too much deadfall around here. I want to make a campground, so I just started burning stuff. And when I was done, I dug a hole until I got the cold dirt. And I'm like, that was it. I just wanted to spend some time out there, and I was watching the animals. I was listening to them, enjoying the quiet. Um, but when I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I've noticed whenever we talk, like what we're going to do with the alliance, how we're going to present things, you always have this strategic, almost a hunter's perspective where it's wait, have patience, a little bit of tease. They will come. You don't have to reveal everything all at once. And to me, I don't know if that comes by, you come by it naturally, or it was just a habit that you knew, you learned from being out in the woods all the time.
He never let his friends know. Why would he let us know?
Right. Right. That's right.
When you end up strung up by your heels, then call out to me. No, no. But I don't know how. Like, I think it was a combination of life experiences that have gotten me to the point where just wait, just give it time.
Right.
Like, set some wheels, let them go.
Yeah.
See how far along they go, and when you need to step in, that's when you step in and you say,
Right.
"Hey, well, this is what we're going to do. This is
Right.
the direction we're going to go."
Yeah.
As far as it goes with the strategic planning and stuff, I do think things are like I have right beside me on hand. I have a mountain of books for writing stuff in.
Yeah, you're always scribbling it down. Something.
I am always scribbling down ideas. And there's another one there. There's another one right there. I've got books. Look, I can even reach down on this side, and I've got more. I am always planning for stuff, planning for things. That's why when I started talking about doing this Camp Challenge Alliance and that, we sat down at night and we talked this out. I started planning some things right off the bat. Then we got into, should we do a sticker? Sure.
Right.
What kind of sticker would we like to have? So we all got together and done up a little plan on the sticker. Ideas. Every time we come on, we're bouncing ideas around. So you'll see me with my book scribbling stuff down. Now I'm not today because we're doing a little different today.
Right.
But that's, well, see now, Shirley, that's the thing. If you're making a list like I am, you can't not go back and look at it.
Right.
I like when I first did use, for example, my monetization.
XD.
2 months when I was 200 subscribers away, I was writing down what I wanted to do. I had an exercise book full. Then I went down, I'll refine it down and write it out again in a different book while I refine. And the same thing for this, and the same thing for the challenges and stuff like that. I like to be prepared for them in my own mind. But on the same boat, I just kind of let it flow and take notes of what's happening.
Right.
Because that's where you learn the most about it, is what's happening with it.
Right.
Once you put it out there.
Yeah, you've definitely been an influence on me. I was like, because I was like, I've kind of been cleaning things up. Like, I don't know, my brain is constantly thinking now. We've had each month since we're coming out with not just a challenge, but then how do we present it in a way that allows children and families to do all this? And so it's got me thinking I'm like get outside the box. Where my boss actually called me the other day, and she's like, you're inventive or innovative. She's just like, you're always thinking, way down the road, and she's like, and we're trying to catch up with you, but the computer guys, they're way behind. They can't keep up with you. So, but there's that, and then just the collaboration, making it fun. Also, I'm waiting. I'm like, well, you know what? I don't have to micromanage. Let's give everybody a chance to do it. These are good people and stuff. So,
Well, the thing too is give it a little bit of life of its own.
yeah,
Because I mean, like, look at how many people we've drawn in from. We've had people that can't even get out of their house,
right,
and
right.
that's what we want to do. We want to be able to be all inclusive for everybody.
Hey, Molly. Yeah, we've got a good crowd here. I've got 17, looks like. And what do you got on yours? I'm like,
I will have. Give me 1 second. I will check and see.
it's got quite a bit. Wow. It's like, yeah, they're drawing. People want.
15 on mine.
Hey, that's pretty
Nice.
good. Now, Tony, Al, and I have been kind of taking up the airwaves here. Now, what about you? I was like, would you say, after going into the woods at age 18 with just a knife and a wool blanket or whatever it was, and just learning to be all by yourself, you've gotten very confident and just sitting there quiet, not feeling like you have to say something?
Well, that comes with being alone.
Yeah,
You spend enough time alone. Your patience is there, and you learn to deal with yourself.
right.
And so being quiet for me is really easy. And it's also easy for me in chat too.
Right.
We when I
Thank you,
first
Randy.
come out of the woods and started having to re-interact with people, it sucked.
Right. I believe. Al, do you want to? Looks like you got a new member. Did you want to do your recognize thing?
I can't do it because I'm
Not
on
that
your
On your
trainer.
channel.
Well, thank you, Randy. I will certainly play it the next time that you hop in on my channel. I will play my little video for you for sure. I will be on Monday. Don't forget.
Hey, Scott, SD Mountainman's in the house. What's up, brother? I was like, he's got his Fired Up Friday videos out there, and he's still nursing a bad shoulder out there. We got Missouri Outlaw. So, hey, guys. All right. So, Tony, Mr. Quiet, alone in the woods. I was like, now I imagine you had to get real comfortable with yourself. Like, you got to like yourself to be alone with yourself.
It didn't start out that way.
Yeah. You said it did or did not?
It did not.
No.
It took a bit of time, and being distracted all the time with, you got to acquire food, you got to fire, water, you got to shelter, you got to worry about all this stuff.
Right.
So literally it takes time before you have to deal with just you. And that's late at night, just sitting there doing nothing, just listening to the woods and stuff like that. And the only person talking is that guy in your head.
Right.
And you can't shut him up. So
Now, Tony, I got a question for you, and this is on a more serious note, but it's on the same lines. Is while you were out there by yourself all that time, did you find yourself?
Say it again, Al.
Did you find yourself while you were out there?
For sure.
You did? Good.
Yeah.
Because
took about a year.
Yep. That's one of the biggest reasons I go into the woods, is because every time I go in, I'm looking for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And for me now, as soon as I'm alone in the woods, I'm there, and I'm happy. I'm not looking for myself anymore because I already found it. And so I'm comfortable being alone, being by myself. Perfectly comfortable. I love it.
Al, what is it? Backstep on your live to drop a link?
On my live, it's backstep to drop a link. Yeah.
Yeah, D tried barefoot, and I'm like, try it.
Yeah, backstep, D. You're over on mine. You got to type backstep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. It's like,
You
it's on that
barefoot all
Alone
you
show.
want,
It's on that show Alone. A lot of times, people, once they quit staying busy, and then all of a sudden they get in their own minds, and that's when a lot of them start tapping.
That's what is a killer for a lot of people, is being out there by yourself, not having no one to talk to, no one to associate with. But you know what? For me, I'm kind of like Tony in that aspect where when I get out there and I'm by myself, that's when I'm most content.
Yeah.
Right now, yes, there's times where I'm down there and I say it'd be nice to have someone here with me, but someone who understands what I'm there for.
Right. Scott,
Right.
SD Mountain Man is saying is like it's so refreshing to his mind out in the woods. I'm like, that was yesterday. I finished editing and putting up videos, and I was like, you know what? I'm done. And I was like, I'm not making a video. And so I went out there to a corner of my property where I'm like, I know there's a lot of deadfall I want to clean up. And I made it fire. I mean, super. I mean, no tricks, no bow drill, nothing like that. It was lighter, Vaseline cotton ball, voila. you know? And then it was just a matter of, just keep throwing stuff on there and looking around. I'm like, I could put something up over there. I might make a blind up there. I can make a chair. Oh, is that wood strong enough to me make some furniture with it? Nope. It's too punky. It's got to go. But just kind of spending some time to get out there. I know. I think after a while, I'd be too much in my own head. It's like this. I got too many girls up there.
This is
That's
the
a big
question.
part of it. You do get deep into your own head after a while.
Yeah.
And after the arguments, the crying, the yelling, the screaming, and all that's over with,
Yeah.
you become more of a single person than the two.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever saw the movie. Oh gosh,
Hey, Purple Wings.
I can't remember what it's called now. But the guy, he woke up on a spaceship in a cryopod, and he was trying to help this other guy get the engines back online.
Mm.
And they were fighting. They were fighting against this other guy. Turns out that the captain that was sitting in the chair, actually had split personality, and he was imagining this other guy. And they were
really?
fighting, and eventually they merged into the one person. It's kind of what it's like.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well,
because you will literally stand up and argue with yourself about something.
It was
why did you do that for?
A Beautiful Mind. They had multiple personalities. Well, not personalities. He had imaginary friends. He had a different world he lived in. He says, it says, I just finished my Creek Stewart Library training. Got my flyers made. Talk to the library. Going to fit me in for a class. Good. Very cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to go to Ohio here next month. I'm going to be doing a NAV class. It's about, I'd say, 3 intense days. And then I don't think that fourth day is going to be too much because we got to get out of there. But I know it's going to be hiking. So that'll be a good opportunity to run around and use the compass. And I think we're going to do a sundial as well. So I'm looking forward to that.
Sundials are fun.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Event Horizon. It was a newer one, Dave. And Jen, no, I didn't say the name of it, so you don't know what movie I'm talking about.
Dave says wormhole. Oh, yeah, I guess I can start popping these things up on here, can't I? Man, it's been a minute since I've hosted a live.
It has.
Yeah, well.
Johnny, in saying that, not about the live, but being out.
Yeah.
Do you find it much, much different if you go out without your camera?
Yes. Yeah.
In a good way or a bad way?
I have to say, it's a good way. I have to remove the crutch because I'm used to having the phone. Because normally, the camera is, I'm spending a lot of time thinking about how to present things to everybody else. So I'm thinking about other people and sunlight and positioning and, oh, that's not a good angle. Let me do it again. So it slows me down. I never get into the rhythm of just enjoying it. So like yesterday, I'm going out there and I hit a point where I was like, now what? That little brain started going and I wanted to start watching YouTube. I'm like, no, put it away. And so then eventually I was like, plop my butt down on the ground. Don't even sit on a log. And I, had a nice cool spot and I was just kind of working the fire. And then I started to concentrate. I'm like, what are you going to have to do to get out of here? Before you go, you don't want to burn down your forest. So it took a while to, I guess, a long way of saying it took a while for me to forget about all the action and just concentrate on what it is I'm actually doing there at the moment and enjoying that, it's that process. But good. I realized I'm like, can't I just go out just for the sake of me? I don't want to record and live through a camera every day,
I find that's one of the things I like about going in places that there is no cell service.
Yeah.
And none of that, and I always got the camera with me. But
right.
I'll tell you, I'll go for a hike. I'll be out there 2-3 miles and oops, didn't even bring the camera. And that's fine with me.
Oh, yeah.
It's that far I get before I even think about it,
Right. Totally. Yeah, I was planning to walk around the block yesterday. Then I'm like, why would I do that? There's woods right there. I mean, literally right there out that window.
Yeah.
I was like, and you've been dying for time to get out there. I was like, so go, just go.
I don't even see a tree.
You don't even see a tree.
It's Eddie. It's a conjoined live between me and Johnny.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, we are trying to really maximize this StreamYard for what it's for. We want the word to get out about Camp Challenge Alliance, and we decided it's probably not bad for my hours, but honestly, it was like, you know what? I've got a video to put out. Let's try Premiere. Let's try to make it easier for our viewers at this time of day if they're driving. Let them hear us out talking about things, specifically the Alliance. And so if they're on Al's channel, my channel, I think, Tony, you're not streaming it, but we wouldn't care if you
not bothered.
We want people to come in and participate. So,
yeah.
So that's kind of what we're doing right now. So, so what do you guys think? I hope it's like, if you guys haven't checked it out, I did just premiere my monthly challenge, and you know me, I'm going to try to do something for the kids. And I try to have some element of real bushcraftiness, but not too serious. I don't want Danny coming up and going, wow, so serious.
It was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
I was just going to say, it was a lot of work, but I did enjoy it because I made a deadfall trap, and those girls really thought I squished them.
They didn't want to lift the rock up. They did not want to go near that.
One of these things, use toothpicks.
For a bait trap? For a trap?
For a deadfall trap. Practice with something
just
small.
To practice for a deadfall.
Oh my gosh, that's tiny. But hey,
it is, but here's the thing: we're practicing with something that size. When you go to make a full size,
deadfall,
it's so much easier.
Easy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, heck, if you can be at a restaurant and you've got straws, you save the little straw wrappers and you just counter twist them and making cordage out of that. Hey, why not make deadfall traps?
Yep.
Oh, now I'm sitting there, man. I almost wish I was. My kids were little again. My daughter used to take the sugar packs. Remember, you had the white packs, the pink and the blue, and she would line one of them up for an outline, like a dinosaur, and then she would use another color to fill it, and use another color for the background. And I'm like, can you imagine get the two of us in cahoots? I'm making little deadfall traps out of toothpicks, and
she's making the animals, the kids.
Yeah, making the animals. And then I made little not snares, but cordage. Got some hung up, like little snares or something like that. And I'm like, oh gosh, the looks we could get. Oh man, what might I have to see if I can get her to tap into.
It's all in fun, right? That's what it is. It's all in fun.
Oh, man.
Just backstepping just a second. I had a question. It was about when I asked you about whether you liked, like, how did you find going out without your camera, that aspect of things. What your answer was, it was nice to get out and not think about the angles and this and that. Just go for going. One of the things that I try to do, I don't, and you might notice it in my videos. I'm not always on that perfect angle. I'm out there, and I'm showing you what I'm doing, the way I'm doing it. Even if it's not the greatest video angle, I'm not out there looking for that because I think for me, it gives you a more, hey, I'm right there with you.
Right.
The light might be in our eyes, but we're still trying to do what we're doing.
Right.
You know?
Right.
That's kind of the aspect that I went about it. And it was the same thing when I'm out on my step, when I'm sat down and I'm talking to the camera. It's like I'm talking to one of you guys here now.
Right.
Where I say stuff expecting an answer, even though I know I'm not going to get an answer. You know?
Right.
But I think that's something that really helped me along with getting into doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess we all got our own journeys now. I've sat there because, like, I remember your zipline video, and you had like a little side-mounted camera on that one, right?
That was that little Speed Pro I showed you.
Yeah, and I think I've seen other people do similar things with fishing and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I really need to invest in something like that sometimes. I'm like, because I can walk with my little selfie stick, but sometimes I'm like, just wear it and let people live. You know, they see more of it from a Johnny perspective or whatever. They can, because I think what I like in a video. I mean, it's okay when on occasional somebody does that walk by or whatever else, but I'm like, if you're going to a location, I'd like to see it from your perspective. I'm like, what would I be seeing? You know, because I've watched people go, let's say Grand Canyon. When I come up to that spot, I'm like, I know this. I've been there. You know, that sense of familiarity and not so lost. And that's kind of what I want for other people. That's why I guess I was excited. I was telling you guys the other day, one of my videos, Indian Cave State Park, is about an hour away here. It's got a nice overlook, and I've noticed it's been trending up. So I'm hoping people will say, all right, Johnny went here, and that was a nice overview. So I want to go there. I want to go check that out, you know. So just kind of make it easier for people. So Tony, you're the king of the drone. So is that more of a thing you're having fun to play with, or have you got a vision on what you want to do with that thing?
I'm just playing so far. It is fun, and it's interesting later on to watch the video and see what actually I did film. You know, especially when the drone's in areas that I can't see.
Yeah.
And I'm usually watching it on a little tiny screen on my phone, and I can't see that either.
Right.
And then I get it to the computer, and it's all blown up, and it's like, oh wow, you know.
Right.
So it's a lot of fun to be had with the drone footage for sure.
I'm tickled about it because I want to get a drone. I like the idea of having it fly over a wooded area or whatever else, and eventually go, ooh, I want to go there. You know, and I get there, you know.
See, I'm a little old school. I still looks at the topographical maps.
Yeah, well, I want to do that too.
I don't like right there is where I'm going. So I just find my way there.
Well, where do you source your topographical maps? You know,
usually online.
I Google.
Usually online.
Yeah.
Some of them are better than others.
Right.
There was one I had pulled up, and I can't find it because I lost the site. But I had the site pulled up, and it physically zoomed in so I could see the outlines of every single tree and everything.
Yeah.
So if I said I wanted to go stand by this tree, I could find that tree.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was that good. But usually Google or Google Earth. I've got Google Maps on my phone, and that gives me a general idea of what the places looks like.
Right. Now I'm getting ready in about 2 weeks to go down to Missouri to do spend a night or two on the Ozark Trail. So I've got some topographical maps. I'll be looking over and looking for my water sources, which will probably be my opportunity to make my video for May for a water challenge, you know.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Radio Johnson, that was supposed to be funny. Oh, sorry, brother. That one flew right over my head.
That went above all our heads, Jonesy.
I think probably the funny part would be the fact that old Johnny boy didn't catch it.
Neither did I. Honestly, I did not look at it, and he's like, "That was what?
I
What
was
are you
looking at a
talking
different
about?
one.
Did you say something else?"
Right. But yeah, I was sitting there
Really
thinking about
hectic.
water. I'm like, I don't see. I mean, maybe somebody will do the camp shower thing, which has me thinking like, hey guys, in May it is water, so who knows? That's like they've got those big old containers that you can put the curtain up and take the shower. So maybe you'll be like I saw one guy. He was here's house testing. It wasn't house testing his poncho or his rain suit. So
He got in the shower with that.
he put out he got a shower with that.
Nice.
So maybe somebody will do that. They'll kind of
That's a good idea.
It is. I have a tent that I'd like to do that too, but I know it's going to fill up with water.
Right.
That's how much faith I have in that one.
Yeah, don't they like was it seam tape? You can put seam tape on there and kind of tighten it up a little bit. No reaction from Al. Are you frozen?
No, I was reading Janice D's comments.
Oh,
Sorry. What'd you say?
oh, I was saying you can do like seam tape on that, right, or something like
Yes,
that.
seam seal.
Seam seal.
Yeah. I think the
to do that
seam
to my
seal.
tent.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think the seam seal will be worth more than the tent.
I've heard that. Now that could be another challenge. I've seen some people say, "Can you take the Walmart challenge, get the Lake of the Ozarks or the Ozark Trail brand, which we all know is not waterproof whatsoever, and what can you do to make it usable?"
You put a tarp over it.
Yeah. I did that with my tent,
For my setups, I like to have the tarp. I don't like to spend my time in the tent, so I'm almost always bring a tarp, whether I'm hammocking or I'm carrying the tent, because I like to have that room to put my chair down out front, sit there, maybe have a fire nearby.
So that's outside the tent, right? Just a little congregation area. Now, do you like set up poles, or do you just tie it to the trees, or what's your preferred method? Or
I prefer my poles,
you prefer
but
your poles?
I usually just
you
tie
tie it
off.
to whatever you got handy.
Right.
I usually just tie off the trees when I'm out like that because I always look for wooded areas to get into.
Right.
But like down where Tony is, there's not always that option.
Yeah. I decided not to get into discussion, but the good old Kelly Kettle group, that just loves me so much. And somebody was trying to tell me, they were like, "Well, Kelly Kettle does great in the rain, and Firebox Stove is notoriously bad in the rain." I'm sitting there thinking, who cooks in the rain? I'm like, you got shelter problems if you don't.
Right.
I'm like, I'm going to put up a tarp or something like that. I'm like, I'm not going to have it fully out in the
Stay
rain.
out in the
And if
rain,
it's raining, that fire's going to be a little bigger.
Right, yeah. So I was just like drinking the Kool-Aid, whatever. I'm like, I'm getting better at being nice, keeping out all the personal stuff. I mean, I was surprised. Yesterday I even released that video about the Kelly Kettle. It's already gotten 400 views. So
Nice.
yeah, they like that one. I decided to be nice. It's like on their website, they like to say it's a survival item and you can bug out bag. So I was like, yep, right here on the website. So if you are going to do survival, make sure you got some birch bark perhaps or access to wood. I'm like, I don't have that stuff. Well, I did find some river birch bark from a local park, so I was able to use that and got a one and done on the striker. But so they were happy about that. I didn't, but so yeah, I've gotten a few views on that one. That's doing all right.
Good.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
but more camp challenge.
Thank you, going fully hectic.
So Tony, you got any idea what you're going to do this month?
I don't. I figure I'll probably catch something.
He's going to run something down in the RV. That's what he's going to do. He's going to see, look, there's my kitchen, go clunk, clunk.
All right. All right. Here's an idea. I know what you like to eat all the time. Somebody shows up at a campsite with a little wiener dog, little dachshund.
Well, I thought about that. I got some little dogs.
Ask him if you can chase them, and then switch to cooking up some chili dogs. We've already processed them. So, you might zoom in really big to make it look like really big ones or something.
It's hard to say because tomorrow, as you can see, I'm out in the middle of the New Mexico desert right now.
Yeah.
And tomorrow I'm going to be up in trees.
Trees?
Yeah, trees. Somewhere north of here, there's trees.
Wow. Okay.
So
he's making a run for the trees.
How about a tree snake? Could you catch a tree snake and then
I'd catch any snake. I'd probably catch and cook him, but
right. Maybe you go to Walmart and go get like one of them plastic rattlesnakes or whatever it is.
Oh no, I want the real thing. They taste better.
Oh sure. Well, yeah. The store-bought ones are going to be a little chewy.
I don't have a snake skin in my collection either, so.
Jamie and Eddie just disposed of one that was robbing their eggs.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, snakes are troublesome. Yeah, we had a fox getting rid of our chickens before.
I would have kept them as a pet.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I wouldn't have got rid of them, but I would have kept them as a pet.
We did keep when we first moved here. We had snakes in the basement, so we caught it. He was a decent sized one. Dumbest snake, dumbest thing ever. We got the heating lamp and everything, and we bought little minnows, little fish from DDAT, and he couldn't eat them. He tried to eat it sideways, where it's like on either side of his mouth, but he did not know how to get it all the way in down his stomach. And I'm like, how did you get this big? And I'm like, I tried all kinds of different species of fish, and he ended up starving to death. I'm like, dumb snake. Like, we gave you every advantage we could. It was.
When you get my mouse.
He was a little small for that.
Might have been used to eating insects or bugs.
I thought about that, but in the end, he's dead. If we catch another one, we might try it again. We'll see. But yeah, there was a ton of snow outside. I'm like, well, he got no chance out there. So we did what we could. Like, yeah, my daughter, she watched him. She's like staring, and hours at it, and finally the snake just slowly working his way out. Finally,
these little birds keep stealing the dog food. I might catch and cook one of them.
There you
go. Set a figure four deadfall up over the food bowl. When you lift it up, there'll be a peep in there.
Just doing our best says they have a premiere in 4 minutes. Okay, everybody, please go ahead and jump over to.
Check out Just Doing Our Best.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt our feelings if you go over and support Just Doing Our Best premiere. We'll still be here. Matter of fact, here in about 3 minutes, I think we can open up the panel, let other people come in, and then we can talk about miscellaneous things. But yeah, it's like that's all we want this to be about you guys. It's like, what do you want to do?
For sure.
What do you want to see us take on? Because we're nutty. We'll come up with it. You give us a challenge, we'll be like, sure, why not? We'll do it.
We've come up with some strange ones ourselves, but we're not
that list isn't small.
One of the things that we do want to try and do is guys, try to come up with some stuff that anyone can do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Not just something that's a bushcrafter, or you have to go outdoors to do this. Try to come up with something that people can actually do, even if they can't get out, because that's what we want to try to do. We want to try to get people into the spirit of everything that we're doing.
Yeah, because you can grow into these things. You know, there are things that I know all three of us. There are things that are super simple to us now, but they weren't before.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I'm just looking at my video from last year for last Easter where I did snares. Now, I'm still not comfortable with snares, but I've gotten more with time as time's gone by. But let's say you parents take some wire, just twist it, and then wrap it around a chocolate rabbit or a stuffed animal and have your kids go find it. It's like you can be creative. You don't actually have to catch something, but you're teaching them these are the materials and all, and then maybe you'll spark something where they'll want to learn it.
Take the straw and a toothpick, make a blowgun, shoot a peep.
Yeah, right, right, absolutely, for sure. It's I
Here's
did
my
the old,
blog on.
there you go. I
Gotcha.
reeled in a bag of frozen fish sticks about a week ago.
I'm doing a catch and cook.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
They're run, Doris.
That's right. Oh,
But I mean, like, just simple things, little simple things. Have fun with it. Make it a
right.
laugh. Make it fun.
Totally, yeah.
Well, like we're gonna have one of these challenges. It's gonna be a build challenge.
Yes.
Yes.
And it won't necessarily have to be something that has some bushcraft. I mean, heck, I can grab 3 pieces of grass or more and start making a basket in a heartbeat.
Right. Let's see here.
Now,
All right, everybody.
Jeremy,
If you guys are interested, I did just pin the link to the stream. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. So this is for you guys. It's like, so we can talk camp challenge, or we can just talk, visit for a while. And let us know, how do you like this format this week as far as doing a live or doing a premiere, and then this more, I'm not sure if we've done much different on the talking other than I've
That's probably true.
uh-huh.
okay, I pinned the link in my channel as well.
There we go.
On my side, so that if anyone clicks on that link, you'll still come up to this panel.
Very good. And I got a big old sticks kitty here sitting here. So I'm a bachelor this week. My wife is at the International. It's a horse show. There's a horse jumping show and dressage and all that. So she's on the flower crew. So she's taking vacation time to go work her tail. She's working more hours for free this week than she does a regular job, and they overwork her. Hey, DJ's here. Let's let DJ up. Come on.
Oh, anybody but him.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, DJ.
Hey,
DJ.
I'm good.
Are you taking part in the catch and cook?
I'm going to. I'm actually gonna jump on my game right now and try to figure that out.
There you go. Yeah, go catch it, and then you got to cook it. And it's like,
You might be able to do all that on the game. It depends on the game.
That's right.
Yeah, I know that game that Jason's got me playing, Green Hell. Yeah, it's all catch and cook.
Right. Mika, it looks like you're on Owl's channel. So if you want to type backstep, that'll drop your link. Okay.
Yeah, I will check this game as I will come to. Definitely has a lot of open wall elements, so it will definitely be fun to see what he does.
Well, I tell you now, if you want to play a game where you want to do a catch and cook,
Yeah.
play Ark Survival.
Ark, yeah.
Nice.
Ark. You start out in Ark, and all you are is just a person on a beach with nothing. And you have to collect rocks and wood, and you make stuff, and you make tools. You actually have to hunt and kill animals, and then you have to bring them to a fire and cook them, and then you get to eat them.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
You do everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my cap. I'm gonna film the capture cut tomorrow. I'm just gonna need to look at how to do that. So yeah.
Hey, DD Official.
But yeah, of course, I'm just gonna be stuff that would be easy to catch and cook because I would. My cooking level is level 0 right
Level
now.
0. Well, here's my recommendation. Hungry Man, Salisbury steak dinner, throw that in the microwave. It's like, and it's like, so if you shoot yourself a deer, so I've got my deer here with a gravy sauce, and we're gonna, just gonna have fun with it. Tony, I wondered if I wonder if Nightbot's working for my
I
channel.
know I just saw Gerbs type too, and nothing happening.
I'm gonna have to go
No,
back.
your Nightbot might be deactivated because where you weren't on for so long.
Yeah.
You might have to go back and reconnect it to your channel.
Yeah, I'll have to go. I'll do that. How about I take the banner off? I don't want to confuse anybody. Yeah, because I'll have to go. Yeah, I'll check that one out later. It's like, do we let the devil dog loose to fix Nightbot? I don't know.
No, he's good at it.
Oh yeah, but he's also really good at knocking people off the channel and muting them and changing pictures and.
Yeah.
Let the devil.
He does seem to have a little bit of fun, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he does. Let's see here. Yep, we'll have to work on that whole barefoot thing. But fortunately, I got my man Gerbs in the background dropping links.
Yeah, thanks, Gerbs.
No, girls.
Like I said, anybody that's
FYI,
over.
if you guys don't know, tomorrow Gerbs is going to be hosting a live. We got in the knife and fire community. We lost a friend, Matt Pearson. He was killed in a car accident the other day.
Oh no!
Yeah,
And yeah.
That's too bad.
So Gerbs will be hosting a live, and I guess people are just going to be talking about him and stuff. And if you do a Fatwood Friday search, you'll probably see a lot of dedications to Matt Pearson out there right now. I've already seen several of them today. Hey, Tasmania, what's going on? Tasmania, ASMR. I know ASMR means no sound, but what does it stand for? Does anybody know off the top of their head?
It's all sexually manipulated the flow, I believe.
That's easy for you to say, DJ. Audio sensory something. Oh, let's see here. Camping cage free. There we go.
Hey, camping cage free.
That sounds like a good channel right there.
I like that name.
That's a good channel name right there.
You should check him out. He has some really good videos. And some really good videos up.
Expeditionary Johnny, please visit my live stream. I help you get to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So you familiar with
that's one of the ones I told you about the other night.
Absolutely.
You stop in, and he'll get you up there. No problem.
Yeah, I tell you, everybody's so generous out there.
Yeah.
Can't saying hi. Gerbs dropping stuff, and we got. Hey, ding ding! I'm in love with ghosts. What can I do besides no papers? Okay. So Deej, so you say you got zero cooking skills, huh?
Yeah. Like, I mean,
you can microwave, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that gives you at least one.
All right.
Maybe 2 points if you can turn the microwave on.
Yeah.
Like,
have you tried your hand at an air fryer yet?
No.
Dude, get them. It's great because it's easy. It's just a push of the button or two, like on a microwave. But it does crisp up like if I'm reheating pizza, I'd rather throw that in the air fryer.
That just completely died. I didn't get into from that. Really? Come on.
Just throwing it out there. I'm like, my daughter drives.
Yeah, I get it. So, I'm on the hunt right now.
Oh, you're on the hunt right now? Okay.
He's
and what I just had did not drop any meat.
No,
So,
no meat. No.
yeah, no.
Well, if
He's
see
you
not
that's
hunting
why.
humans then.
if you get a bird, you can make nuggets. Get yourself some chicken patties or something like that.
That's why Ark survival is better, because no matter what you hunt, if you hunt something and you take it down, it falls on the ground and then you go up and harvest meat from it, no matter what it is. It's just different kinds of meat for different kinds of animals. I
Yeah,
believe there's even rabbits in that game, isn't there?
yeah.
So what's your view count right now? There, I'm down to 9. We were up to close to 20 or so for a while. So, what are you looking at right now, there, Al?
I am at 6 at the moment, but I got 26 likes.
Okay, very cool. I haven't
Like I
even
said,
looked-
Shirley's getting ready to do her premiere now. There's less than a
I
minute,
think her
and there's a
premiere's
bunch
already
of
been going
people.
for 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Is it already? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. My
Yeah, I got
bar's
the
not
notification.
crossed.
I'll have to watch that one later.
Right.
Yeah, 6 minutes ago.
There's
Right.
lots of people over there, so that's
Yeah,
that's
that
where
might
they're probably gone to, because we did say, go on over and give Shirley some support.
absolutely. So, which has me thinking, I'm like, do we just kind of hang out here until she's done, or we want to, just say, well, it was a good hour,
Johnny sounds like he just wants to get off here and go play by himself since he doesn't have the woman around.
Well,
You wouldn't do that.
I got a 15 pack downstairs, I got a few blue moons out
Well,
there.
before I goes any further
Or
on my
Brian's.
steps here, let's figure out what we're gonna do. Are we gonna? Either way for me, it's fine.
Sure.
I'm
Well,
good
just
either
batting
way.
around ideas. I mean, last week our views were low, so I just kind of like trying to figure out how long we do it. I mean, I think that's still a fair amount of people watching. So,
Well, between the two of us, we still got about 15 people watching or so. So
yeah,
Right.
that's
you
fair
know.
enough. So, well, all right. So, what do we want to do, Tony? Or either of you guys, you think you might get a video out next week? Or how about you, Deej?
Oh, not me.
No?
Mine's not coming out till the end of the month either way.
Well, if I could figure out what to do, I might have to out on Wednesday. But that's all if I don't burn my food.
Listen to you crack yourself up. Oh,
Well, me.
do we want to do the reviews next week? What do you think? Or do we want to put it off to the 21st?
Either way, it's fine by me. We can do them next week if you want. Like I said,
My odds are the same on it either way.
Yeah.
Sure. Well,
Tony may or may not be here, so
right. Well, I mean, because typically I was thinking originally the 14th, that would be about the time we review it because of the middle of the month.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that gives you guys like Al or some maybe 2 weeks before we can premiere your video and on the 21st. You think you can do that? What do you think? What are you doing?
I'm gonna make I'm getting ready to make a coffee. See, typically I drops my video for Monday.
Yeah.
That's where in comes my because I've been including that in my regular lineup of videos.
Sure.
But by the time that comes around, I might have a couple of videos anyway. If next week goes well, weather-wise.
What do you? I mean, I know we want to meet again next week, and you want to host? Or what do you think about this time? This time is like
it's fine by me. I'm good with it. Like I said, I'm free pretty much all evening, so I'm good with it.
Right. Tony, what'd you think? You like this time?
That's fine with me. I mean, for me, it doesn't matter if I'm on the road that, obviously I'm not going to make it, but
right.
For me today, I actually got set up about an hour before start, so that worked out pretty good.
Sure.
But today was a short drive, so.
Right. Well, I'm starting to think because I've been normally I was posting videos every Saturday because I was trying to figure out when people are going to be watching, and then I trade Tuesday for a little bit. I'm kind of like enjoying the idea of premiering on a Friday right now. So I'm like I'm open if you guys want. I'll do another premiere, whatever video I'm doing next week, maybe at 4:30 or whatever else, and then let's have our meeting at 5 o'clock. I'm happy to host, or Al, you can host.
Well, like I said, you can do the host again because it's like I said to you before. This will help your hours get up to where you need your hours to be. You know.
Hey, Town Talk, what's going on? Yeah, it's interesting. I was not worried so much about the hours, but now that I'm creeping up higher, I'm like,
it's starting to getting in here now.
Sneaking
Huh?
in now. That's why this morning I spent a fair amount of time looking over my channels. I'm like, okay, how do I want my playlist to be listed? All right, what friends I want to put in there? You know, it's like highlighting. And so I was like, even like old, certain videos that are no longer, they're past that 365-day mark. I'm like, do I need them out there? And so I just started.
Oh, I'd leave anything like that. I wouldn't.
I'm still getting
out
tons of
videos
views on stuff
I'd
2 years old.
Sure. Well, the ones are getting views, I left them out there. But if it was like a Fatwood Friday, where it's just a simple 5-minute video where I came up, I burnt stuff, and it got 40 views at the time, but nobody's touched it since then because there's a Fatwood Friday every week. I was like, you know what? I'm going to kind of clean it up because I want my channel to be here's hikes, here's cooks, and here's crafts, and here's shooting or whatever it is. But here's activities I'm doing.
509.
Yeah, so I was like, you got me thinking, like, maybe I need to be more focused on my messaging there. And I was yeah, go ahead.
That's what I was talking to you about there the other night. I was saying like, and it's not all messaging and stuff like this. It's you need to focus now on how are you going to get more people watching.
Right. And that's kind of why I did the old Kelly Kettle video. And I'm like, now I'm sitting there maybe posting a few lives for this alliance because it's a broad one. We got your friends, Tony's friends.
Now I gotta ask you. Oh, just doing our best is back. Welcome back, Shirley.
Welcome back. Mike Reed, Blank County Survival Man. He's
one thing I want to ask you, Johnny. When you took down your videos, did you delete them or did you just make them private?
Like the Fatwood Fridays, I deleted. The homie stuff, like my walk, follow that beagle and conversations with homie. I think eventually I'll probably, those are private, and I'll probably make those membership level type videos.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm thinking
because what I was going to say is because some of your videos that you took down, even your older stuff, even if you don't want it up on your channel, just make it private for now. Don't delete them because you can in later times publish them for either memberships or just republish them.
Right. I thought about that because I've got them all backed up. Everything's on a hard drive. And so if I ever wanted to repost, but I'm like, sorry. I'm like, I love the Fatwood and Fired Up Friday community. I'm like, but 2 years ago, me just going, Happy Fatwood Friday is like, I don't think anybody's going to scroll back that far. So I was like, let me try to make it easy for them.
What I found is my members only videos.
Yeah.
I get my couple of views on it from my members. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I switched it over from member to public, I just switched it over. And when I was just switching it over, it didn't seem like I was getting my view counts on it. Yeah. So what I started doing now is I'll put up my early access tomorrow.
Right.
Then Sunday night, I'll take it off. I'll put it private and schedule it to come out Monday.
Right.
So then when it drops Monday, the notification goes out that I put out a video, not just a members video.
See, now I like that idea, and I was also, you and I were kind of chatting the other day. Now, again, I've never said I'm Batman, but I do have access to Batman. Batman's around out here, and so I have frequent opportunities to record the Batman. I think that might eventually be a membership type bonus to see that. Tony, he's turned away in disgust. What is going on, my man? What were you looking at?
My dog's over here just
Spinning
spinning.
in circles.
Like, what are you doing? Just lay down.
I was wondering. I mentioned Batman. I'm like, are you going to be doing Two-Face for me? Oh,
No.
let's see. Well, I appreciate that, Talent Talk. But yeah, you really have got me thinking. I'm like, wow, I'm really not that far away from 1K. So gotta get the hours. Gotta get the hours.
Boiling hot water on my leg.
Uh,
That'll wake you up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, don't do the McDonald's thing and keep hot water between your legs and burn your scars.
that should keep you awake for another 5 hours.
No, not that long. It's only a little spot.
Let's see here. All right, so we got Talent Talk, just doing our best, nothing but love. Got some thumbs up out there. So I think, all right, yeah, let's. I don't mind this time of day. I seem like I can manage to. I can do my personal stuff and be ready here. It was actually kind of cool. I was outside with letting the duck take a bath. I drug out a little. This is a 11-year-old duck, and she doesn't jump up and down so well anymore. So I filled up a concrete mixer full of water, kind of put her in there, and then she just like play, and then eventually she started quacking at me to let her out, and which then it turned out to be right in time to come on up here. So,
Nice.
yeah, DJ, what do you think? You want a pet duck, or would you eat duck? Peking duck? Get you at a Chinese restaurant.
I would eat it. I mean,
They brings the bowl over and it's like this.
I partially have had turducken.
Turducken? Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. So, yeah. Okay.
They're a pain in the behind to make, you know.
Turduckens? Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Just trying to cram their chicken inside of a duck. No, I know.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta really force it in there.
It's like,
Well, they all
open
gonna
your
be
mouth
boned.
wider now. Eat.
They all gonna be boned. I'm
know.
sorry. I'm not looking at it from the humor side because I had to make them and I had to bone out all the duck and the chicken and the turkey.
Yeah, it sucks to have to pull them out and then shove them in there, bone out the next one, shove them in there.
No,
Sorry.
Just from a food perspective, I'm like the way the meats act. The way you have is like by the time you get the center meat cooked, heated up, I'd be afraid of the outer meats to be overcooked and stuff like that. Especially
No. See, the thing with it is to keep the skins.
Yeah.
And the duck is greasy.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So you put the chicken in. You get your chicken, your bone out chicken. You put, if you want stuffing in it, you put a little stuffing in there and you roll it up. Then you roll the duck around that and the turkey around that.
Yeah.
So the duck is actually bleaching the grease into the chicken and the turkey.
Sure.
Which they both need.
Yeah, and they both need it. So it's kind of like basting it from the inside out with duck grease.
Batman likes turducken. Oh, I want the greasy fat.
They're good eating, but they're not fun to be making.
No, I don't imagine so. So, of course, now with my kids being grown up doing their own thing, I could just get by with a rotisserie chicken on Thanksgiving, let alone a whole turducken.
Oh, I got a
Right.
turkey down. I got a turkey down in the freezer, just waiting to come out now. I can take that out tomorrow for Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait, for catch and cook or for Easter?
No, just for Easter.
Because I'm like,
I actually have to go out to get my catch and cook.
oh, okay, yeah. Because I'm sitting there thinking, what is he going to be doing? It's like he's already been talking about catching human beings, snaring them earlier. It's like
He's
Yeah.
already made a net,
20
so
butterball there.
I actually do have to go out to get my catch and cook. It's just the logistics of it. I got to be done outside. I gotta go and get it. If I don't go and get it, I'm not going to get my catch and cook.
All right. So DJ, did you see my video for my catch and cook?
No, not yet. I will
Yeah.
have to check it out.
No. Last week was April Fool's Day, and so I made an April Fool's ice fishing video. But today, I did a deadfall trap to catch a rabbit. My nieces thought I really caught a rabbit when they saw the trip. You can hear them go, "Oh!" and then they're like,
Who's going to be the brave one to go and check it? Not me.
"Yeah, not me."
see, my kids would have been the opposite. They would have been bummed out.
Yeah.
Dang, it's just chocolate.
Right. Oh yeah, totally. But yeah, that was.
Tennessee bushcrafter.
Thanks, Jonesy.
Mm.
Yeah,
Chris.
Tennessee Bushcrafter is busy with his garden right now. He's out doing a lot of gardening stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a fun challenge. It was so windy out that day, which I put up those multicolored bird's nests, the Easter grass type stuff, and the wind kept blowing it out of the trees, and I'm like, and because I kept changing the direction too, I was like, okay, this is a safe side. Well,
Now it's going to go that way.
and then I'm just seeing this pink and blue and green grass everywhere, So we had to go clean it all up, which took forever. But
I'm sorry, Johnny. Anybody that's here right now that want to do a kitchen cook, look, take notes of this. You don't even have to leave your house. You get a little tiny plastic bow and arrow, and you can go around and catch, cook an Easter bunny.
Absolutely. Watch Mark Krantz. Mark Krantz went out there. He's got a real arrow.
Tony, did you see it yet?
I haven't seen Mark's yet.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
I wanted to ask before you give away everything.
As long as he's in his jammies, we're all doing good, right?
No,
it was a really good one.
Mark was wearing his hunt gear for this one. But no, it was a good one. But yeah, like Al said, if you can't leave your house, go get one of those little kids fishing kits. Put the fish in the bathtub, and have them hook that and then go make.
There's another thing too you can get. It's a little fish game.
Yeah.
And the little fish come up and you got to catch them with the magnet.
Yes, I remember that one.
Yeah.
You can get them little tiny ones now, the travel size ones in lots of places.
Yeah.
For like $5 or something like that.
Spear fishing Swedish fish sounds like fun.
There
you go.
That's a real thing, right?
That might be a little bit extreme on the side of it, but sure.
Oh, how about DJs play a game of Frogger? And then all of a sudden they get splat by the car, right?
Frog legs for dinner.
And then make you some frog legs.
Yeah.
It all tastes like chicken, so just buy some.
Frog legs taste way better than chicken.
Yeah, but it's like, just get some fried drumsticks.
How many of you have
we got our
done
fried.
that?
We got our frog
Yeah.
legs.
Well, I will say if you didn't do cut this month, if you did it next month, which I'm saying if, not you should.
Sure.
But if you did, I would cut the cook out.
You catch and cook out.
That sounds a little bitter.
It does. Even to me.
I like what Chris said, Tennessee Bushcrafter. He said it's chicken flavored with fish. as far as
There you go.
frog legs. I'm like, yeah, it's got that seafood type flavor, a little swamp flavor to it.
Yeah.
See, this is what I was talking about, Bika. It's like play a hunting
Yeah.
game and then make burgers. Call it, your venison burger. You throw a Salisbury steak, Hungry Man dinner in the microwave. Hey, look at that. We got it in brown gravy and mashed potatoes.
I don't know. There's pretty good sized cows over here. I could probably catch.
Remember that old duck hunter game? Like whack, whack, it was like,
Yeah.
The little dog come up laughing at you when you missed.
oh, I forgot about that.
I used to try to shoot the dog.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. All the driving games if you give me a driving game, I'm running over people. And I'm backing up over them and all. I'm like, yeah, I'm terrible.
You need GTA.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
Totally.
On that.
Yeah.
Totally. Get one catching a cow, Tony. There you go. But yeah, I mean, it's this thing. Be creative. We are not strict at all. Matter of fact, Al and I were talking at the very beginning of this about you got your steak and ale challenge. Some of these challenges are very strict, and we're like, no, just catch the spirit. I'm like, if you don't like an ale, if we said a steak and ale, like ginger ale, you can do different. Yeah, you can go. We just get your kids. Expose your kids or have fun with your imagination. How often life's full of serious moments. Let's not be serious all the time.
If you can use any videos for an example of what we're talking about here in this situation, have a look at Jen and Steve's.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that one yet either.
Right. They do stuff in their house. They go out in their yard and do stuff. Some of the stuff they do is kind of funny. Some of it is kind of serious. But it's get the kids involved in doing some of this stuff because it opens up new doors and new appreciations for people that want to go out into the wilderness and experience what it's like to be in the wilderness.
Trying to remember if it was Jen and Steve where they moved a fire. I think it was that one of the participants, they took the hot coals on a big old piece of bark, and they went over to another campground and they got that thing to light up and fire. I'm like,
yeah, I haven't seen that one yet myself.
I haven't either. That sounds good.
It was a good entry.
Good one,
it was
moving
a solid
fire.
entry.
Yeah, moving fire.
But I'm like that right there, that next fire mentality. I'm like, don't mistake flame and fire.
Yeah, for sure. It's easy enough to build a torch, but it takes so much practice to build a torch to carry a coal or ember to another place.
Right. And yesterday when I was playing around, I had this gigantic bed of coals. And so I just spread it out. I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's hot. And so then it became fun. All right, I'm going to throw this piece of wood on there, even though there's no flames at this point. Let's see how long it's going to take before it flames up.
Right.
Because I'm like, no, there's a fire right there.
I would probably say if I had participated and make a fire one year, that would be too easy for me because what do you think my most used spell is? Fireball.
Hey,
that works.
See, I love this because I'm like, it's got DJ excited about this stuff, right? I'm like, we don't want to leave anybody out.
No, we want everybody to be involved in it in one way or another. You can, and you don't have to be literal about it. Like we're saying, what the DJ is doing, he's catch and cook right now. He's on a video game trying to catch an animal to cook.
There you go.
Yeah, like really, it's not like I have to go out of my house I'm just sitting here in my office trying to figure out how to do it on my game.
Right.
So,
and that's the fun, is trying to figure out how to do it. It doesn't have to be stressful. It can be fun.
Right. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for. I'm like, keep that mind going.
Hey, Nets.
Hey, Nets, what's going on? Yeah, town
Thank you for
talk.
stopping in.
That's
Hi, Nats.
Tennessee Bushcraft. Oh, hey, watch out, Deej. Chris, Tennessee Bushcrafter. He's going to
Thank you,
send you some rabbit meat. Make you some.
No.
I was half tempted to do the old Bugs Bunny. Well, small and fiffle. But I figure I'll probably get some copyright hits on that one.
Probably. Just a
Green
few.
lives up. Well, I appreciate that, Bestie, as I really do. Oh, here comes the man from down under. Where's your picture, Jonesy? There he is. There he
Hey,
is.
Jonesy.
Hey, mate, what's going on? He's got a beautiful scene going on behind him.
Yeah, good day, mate.
Oh, there's a
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. There you go.
Charlie.
So you're just starting the day, aren't you, Jonesy?
Oh, I've been laying down on the lounge, having a bit of fun with your channel, just connecting.
Nice. Oh, yeah, I've got a friend here for you. Let's see here. Hey, Jonesy. Waiting for you in the back cave.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, man. That will totally be a members only feature, I think, down the road. It's like, because eventually is like, if I get that, when I get the numbers and the hours and everything, the capturing the penguin and all that other stuff, because I think that the members will really truly appreciate the question of who really is the Batman. So,
I think so. I think you're on a winner
Yeah,
there.
I will talk to a little bye, guys.
See
Later,
you,
DJ.
see,
Jeez,
Dave. Thanks for coming up,
scared
man.
you
I
off.
appreciate it.
I scared him out.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, I think maybe he caught something. He might be onto something. Who knows?
What are you doing, Jonesy? Scaring away all of our people.
Yeah, I've been trying to support you. I've been in your channel and just sitting here. There's not much is happening. Saturday morning,
Nice.
just chilling with the dog.
Easter Sunday for you now tomorrow, is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's Saturday morning now, but yeah, Easter Sunday tomorrow. Everyone's got Easter all around the world.
What are you gonna do
Yeah,
for
but ours is not tomorrow. Ours is the next day.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do on Easter there, Jonesy? You gonna cook up a ham or anything?
For sure. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
We had fish yesterday, believe it or not.
Nice.
Was nice.
I can't wait to get back to Washington so I can catch some fish.
Yeah, you get some salmon up there, Tony? No,
I'll go for trout, but
trout.
I'll definitely have to pick up some salmon. My wife loves salmon. I prefer the trout.
Brown or rainbow?
Rainbow.
Rainbow, yeah, that nice pink meat. Yeah, I need to go get me some rainbow trout and smoke some up. That'd be all right. I just don't get out to the lake very often. So Jonesy, yeah, it looks. Is it warm or is it? It should be starting to cool off in your neck of the woods now, isn't it? You're starting to get.
Yeah, it's we're getting Tuesday. This is coming out. The electric heater.
Oh.
And the fireplace is getting replaced back into a fireplace.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking like here, t-shirt weather. I'm starting to enjoy it now. Sitting out in the sun, it's like I'm getting longer. Days are longer and longer. So, Al's still cooped up though.
I am, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's
we got 3 ships out there, but you probably can't see them.
What you doing, Cat?
Shirley got a question about the fishing. Is a rainbow trout the same as a rainbow runner?
I don't even know what a rainbow runner is.
It's probably just a different name for a rainbow trout. That's what I'm thinking.
I was thinking that a rainbow runner sounds like something from Wizard of Oz, somewhere over the rainbow. Jason. I
There we go, Johnny and his monkeys again.
Dude, I got way too many.
Wasn't the Rainbow Runner on the Running Man? Remember the guy with all the lights all over?
I remember the guy with all the lights. Yeah.
I think he rode on a motorcycle though. Yeah.
He did, yeah.
Yeah. That was
Something sounds fishy there for sure.
No, I think it's just a different name for a rainbow trout. That's all. Just
Could be.
different people calling stuff different things.
Could be. All right, let's see here.
Oh. I want to see someone catch a halibut.
I want to catch a halibut. I don't want to see somebody else do it.
Yeah, those are bottom feeders, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got like the two eyes on the top or something on the one side.
Yep.
Yep.
They're very, very large.
Yes.
Al, wasn't it just you and I? No, it was my brother. Talking about cats knocking over stuff. This cat's getting ready to knock over my water bottle just because.
Mhm.
It's like, you're El Destructo. Are you ready for dinner? Is that what's going on? See, Catwoman left the house again. And guess who has to do all the chores? Really? What is it? What is it, baby?
Yeah, what is
Surely
it?
a trout is basically a landlocked freshwater steelhead or salmon type fish.
What is that, Charlie? You can't work it out. What's that?
Oh
noise?
yeah.
Let's big.
You're indoors.
Well, a rainbow runner then would probably be
It's a
something
different
like
kind
salmon.
of fish.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's hilarious.
Hey, Charlie.
Charlie.
Are you talking to the puppy dog?
You got a dog in Tasmania and a cat in
Yeah,
Newfoundland.
see if I get her to growl.
Oh my goodness.
Go growl. No. No. Come here.
Here's Phil's interested in this. Like,
Charlie's fascinating.
Not the only one curious.
Long distance relationships going on.
oh my goodness.
Do you like being on camera? What?
Oh my gosh. Conversations with Doris. Deep thoughts from Doris. Charlie, are you worn out now, buddy?
Who's that? Who's that?
Are you done?
That was Batman.
Talking to him.
Oh
was
my
Batman.
gosh.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
Go bug mom for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Well, at least I don't have
Hey, Joe.
sugar in my tripod. She grabs this shoulder and holds on for dear life. And I swear, I always got little punctures in me. You can wait. I'll feed you a little bit, you know. Sorry. There. This guy, he's making his way around here. He's just like, I'm starving. I need some food. He goes, I want you to help me with catch and cook.
Nets just joined my membership. Thank you
There
so
you
much.
go.
I really appreciate that.
Nice, Nats.
So you got two little announcements to do when
I got two now on my next live. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. I have a little video that I play when people join my memberships, but I can't play it at the moment because we're on Johnny's live.
Yeah.
Well, you can sing it. Go on. I dare you.
There's no words.
Well, you
But
can
it says
pretend.
thank you to my membership.
You can play the music, no problem.
No, I
Come
can't.
on.
No, I can't for my memberships. Maybe for my super chats, I might have been able to, but not my memberships.
I almost wonder if you should have the theme from 2001. Bum, bum.
It's something like that. You've heard it, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, absolutely.
So it's sort of like that.
Oh.
But
Yeah, the beginning of your lives Sometimes there have been some of them where it's just nonstop. I'm like, hey, we got another one. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, I got a little video done up for when I start my birthday live. I'm going to play that. It's a couple of minutes long, and I'm just going to let that play before we do anything.
Oh man, I can just see it now. It's like after you have a big event, you're just going to put these things on loop. What was it? Change the topic, but it has to do with lives and super chats and memberships. So, in college football, after like this terrible 14, 18-year drought, Tennessee finally beat Alabama. And so there's a podcast that's all about Tennessee Volunteers. And the crew was not ready. So they just kept playing this loop over and over from the 80s.
Oh my gosh.
Of Johnny Majors when we finally beat Alabama. They're just, well, let's just say it was adult language. But over and over. And then they're like, get ready. We ready yet? Nope. Play it one more time. Right back, here we go again.
Now, here's the other thing, too. With my Monday, when I goes on Monday,
yeah,
it's not going to be one of my typical lives. It's not going to be, it's definitely going to be 18 and over.
Okay.
Although I'm not going to tell Nancy and Anastasia they can't come up.
Sure.
But because, but it's not going to be a free for all either. I still want to try to keep it family friendly, but I am going to sit down and have a couple of drinks because it's my birthday.
Of course.
That's what I want to do. Hey, Gary.
I don't know where I'm going to be on Monday.
Gary,
I should find out.
up, brother?
It'll be later in the evening when I goes on.
Yeah, you know how cats like sitting on windowsills?
Yes.
Well, Charlie gets on top of the lounge and he's got a view. He just looks at that and barks at all the people walking past. It's quite funny.
Nice. Let's see here. All right, so let's say we got a friend here for you, Gary. I want to say hi to you. Let's see here. What's up, Gary? Come on, man. What's going on, Bill Luke? Come on over here to the back cave.
Excellent.
I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm not going for a mask. No.
He's going to get back cave, right?
Al's going to get his Robin uniform on. His green underwear.
Yeah, no, Jonesy, that's not happening.
All right, so I got to catch and cook a Batman for this challenge, right?
Oh man! Well, careful. The rumor has it if you eat buffalo, if you eat bat wings, you might get COVID. Just be careful what you do there.
I don't think I'd eat a flying rat either way.
No.
Easy to catch. I caught a lot of them, but
we had my last house. I remember one night my daughter came walking upstairs. She's like, "Dad, we've got a bat flying around in the house." I'm like, "Get out of town." And so sure enough, he was flying circles in the living room. He'd been up in the attic, and when the drywallers did not do a good job, they left a little crack where the beams are. So he got through there, and belt loop. Oh, let's let the man on. Case closed. Oh my gosh!
What's up, everybody?
Oh,
Gary, how you doing?
That was hilarious.
Hey, I didn't mean to come intrude on your camping alliance thing.
No, we're already past that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We're hanging out. Oh man, glad to have you, sir.
But see, my home skillet's hanging out and everything.
That's right.
Sometimes I just want to, Oh, by the way, Al.
Yes.
Can you imagine I did a mail call today?
Really? Nice. I never saw your mail call, but I'm gonna have to go and watch it.
I hadn't. I just shot it today. I've got to, you know how it works these days with the members and everything. I got to edit it and then put it up, load it up for members to see, and then at some point everything becomes public. Of course, you being a member and everything, you'll get an early look at it, and so will Jonesy. I know he's a member too, and so anyhow. I just, I wanted to let you know that I actually got some mail calls done. I've only got one left that I need to do.
Nice.
Hey, that's better than Devil Dog.
Hey, Vanessa.
Hey, he's still doing Christmas.
How many people you got in your room, Johnny?
Well, I just sent him a couple packages.
What's the total up in the corner?
It was sometime around this time next year.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
They'll be on, where people can see them.
Let's see here.
Couple mail calls for Devil Dog.
Up in the top corner there, what does it say is the total?
Right now it says
8.
I got 8 right now. You got 7 and I got 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been saying this for a while. I want to do a random giveaway.
Uh-oh. Oh, I could use some more maple syrup.
Do you want to? Did you want to pull up the giveaway tool?
I can't enter because I'm on my phone.
Jonesy's are running.
Jones.
I don't know. How's the giveaway tool go?
Do you know how to use it? You don't know how to use it, do you?
No, I've never used the giveaway tool.
Okay.
Well, I think I did once for my 500 giveaway.
Open a new tab.
Yeah.
And in the Google search, type in StreamYard giveaway tool.
Oh, that's right.
And it'll bring you to a website where it tells you all the information, and just click on where it says tool.
Looks like Jonesy's relaxed.
Sure
he seems to be quite kicked back for a Saturday morning.
He does.
He should be out in the garden working.
Behind him too. And he's all inside and everything.
Create a broadcast from StreamYard by broadcast page. Engage your own.
There should be a little highlighted section
here.
It says giveaway tool.
Choose a broadcast, Camp Challenge Alliance.
Yep.
Lab, match text. Okay, well, people better go into my camp.
Doesn't matter. It does't matter. It'll pick it up over all of them.
Yeah, it'll pick it on both channels.
We tested that already. It'll pick them up no matter where to. If they put in their hashtag, it'll pick them up.
Okay. All right.
Awesome, Chris.
All right.
You can do the little screen share.
Yeah, let's see. Share a screen. Let's do it.
Sorry, I'm a little late to get some of these things. Hello.
There we go.
Put in. Well, you got this one selected, so we'll go with. How about we go with hashtag CCA for the Camp Challenge?
Okay, yeah. Everybody write CCA. Yeah.
So hashtag CCA.
Credence.
Well, that's awesome, Chris.
Alliance.
Okay, and just hit start collecting.
Go ahead. I do it now. Okay.
Yeah, hit start collecting, and it'll bring it up. There you go.
There's 3.
Yep. So that will collect them there. We'll give it a couple of minutes, and guys, a little bottle of
hey, Vanessa,
syrup on the line.
I could have swore I said hello to you.
I should say CCA as well.
In fact, let me. Maybe I did.
It's easier to just say hello again, Derek.
Good to see you. Much love, truly.
Oh, cool.
I'm sorry I missed you. I thought I'd put it in there. Hey, Rebecca, good to see you too. I was focusing, I think, on trying to make sure I got everything swapped over to the other thing, because I'm a little scatterbrained this side, and I've been was focusing on that as well. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I don't know what they sound.
How many we got, Johnny?
We've got, let's see here, 7.
7. I got 9 on my side now watching.
You've got 9, I've got 2.
Oh my gosh. Guys, anybody want a little bottle of syrup? We got 2.
Do y'all want me to stream?
Going any minute. I'm fixing to send this off here now, and a few that are in here sticking around. Hit that roll button.
I see you've been there 99 minutes.
Come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny. Come. Oh,
Tony! Congratulations, Tony.
Mine's almost empty, so I definitely needed more.
All right.
Well, you got to wait till you get up north to get it now.
Oh, I know.
Right. Now that we got the practice one out the way.
So, guys, just so y'all knows, I bought 3 cases of these.
Really?
So now I had 36. I opened one left in 35. Now I got 34 more left. So randomly, not every time I go live, because the past couple of lives I didn't get them.
Yeah.
But randomly, every now and again, I'm probably just going to say, hey, want to do a random giveaway? How about a bottle of...
There you go.
About maple syrup. And there may be some extra little things thrown in the packages. There may or may not be. Hey, Joe.
Joe, Blacksmith Joe. He's my friend from out of Kansas. He's going to teach me a thing or two about blacksmithing here next month.
Awesome.
You are, right? Yeah, looking forward to learning a little bit more about heating up metal and bending it and smashing it and stuff. So how about
it's
you
fun,
there?
Johnny. It's fun.
Oh, hey, Gary, you ever been doing any forging? Forging, blacksmithing?
I've looked into it. I've never actually done it. I've studied up on it. It looks like a very interesting hobby.
I would think anybody that has a utility belt would want to get into it.
Y'all hang on just a second.
Oh, here we go.
I'll pay that one, Johnny.
TN, I've got them all sent out now, so hopefully you should get it soon. Everything has been sent out. The only thing is everything is sent out, but we're still waiting on Nicole stickers because they haven't arrived yet. So I'm going to have to repost out just Nicole stickers. Everything else was sent.
Cool.
All right. Well, let's see here. Just messing with you.
Oh, it's okay. I don't mind. It's good to give updates on it because people know.
Oh, man. That was a good laugh. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. Maple syrup. Yeah, it's about time to have some waffles or French toast or something like that around here.
Or just shots.
Tony's just been drinking it right out of the bottle. Is that what you did with the whole bottle?
I don't like pancakes. I don't like waffles. I don't do bacon. So not too many other options. I thought about making a marinade with it because I do like a good maple honey marinade.
Oh, man. That'd be all right. I think I remember doing a turkey with a maple syrup.
You know what I've been doing? The one I opened is I got green apples and they're really tart.
Yeah.
So
that's a good idea.
I put a little bit of this over. Oh, it's delicious.
I bet that'd be good over bacon.
Oh, I bet it would too.
Oh, I bet it would too. I just don't eat bacon.
I put
when
it
I
in
make
my
bacon,
oatmeal.
I'll make a bunch, but I'll eat one piece of bacon. I'll take 2, but I eat 1, and I give half to each of my dogs.
Hey,
Gary, you did chocolate covered bacon, right? Did you do maple syrup?
Sir.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And that was good.
Dang, Jonesy, I hope those heal up soon.
Dang. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out, one of Belt Loop, he melted some chocolate and chocolate covered bacon. That looked good.
By the way, I appreciate that recommendation. Next time, putting some butter in there,
Yeah, make your chocolate a little better.
A little bit smoother.
Keep it from coagulating.
Yeah. But hey, that's how the journey is the rewarding part, right? Each taste test is like.
Yeah, well, that's when I was making chocolate. I had to do that a lot. Oh, I messed that batch up. Let's try again.
Oh,
you got to test it along the way.
Yeah.
Dude, I about had a heart attack when I dropped into your live the other day, and you guys were talking gravy. I'm just like,
oh, that's a good subject.
Oh, I know. I was just like, okay.
Oh, that's beautiful, Jonesy.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice ring.
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
It's
Here,
a boomerang.
let's buy that here. There we go. That.
Oh, it's a clock ring. That's even better.
Mm-hmm. That belongs on.
All right, we got the next giveaway going.
There we go.
That looks cool.
That's some beautiful work.
There we go. Yeah, that's sits above the arch, sort of the hallway there, or splits the rooms where Charlie boy's going out there to play.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just sort of.
Very nice.
Look at this little spider up there. I can't see him, but he's hiding up there. And
oh, little Tasmanian devil there.
That's a
now we know what happened to your hand.
Yeah, no, he fell asleep as soon as I picked him up.
There you go. It's your calming nature there, Jonesy.
Yeah, he was growling like a little bugger, and then she said, "Put your hand underneath him and nurse him like a baby," and he just went straight to sleep like that.
Oh,
put his hand over there.
Yeah. Very nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see here how we're doing here. I got one watching on my channel, 17 likes.
Gotta have more than one watching because me and Chris are both on your channel.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the number is without the chat, sometimes it does fall off, but that's okay. That's all right. This other page that says 2 watching, whatever, it's fine. We got the word out. We're having a good time here.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. Let's keep getting the word out and get people having fun. Oh, let me go back to StreamYard. And we go back to Unbig and Fun. Yeah, there's your hamburger. See, right there, catch and cook. Let the dog let Charlie catch it.
Now you can go and sit down and haul out your burger on the plate, right?
He doesn't like sharing that.
You actually, no, I guess you probably have to protect the rights of people. I was going to say, like, do you ever catch any bad guys and then you can actually cook something different? You don't have to cook the bad guy. You could do a catch and cook video, couldn't you?
Well, Johnny, I heard someone caught a certain penguin.
Yes, the penguin was captured. That's right.
That could be a very interesting catch and cook.
He is behind glass for sure. And especially when you've seen how we have our extended ice fishing out here. You know, you never know as how you cook up a penguin when we do it out here in Nebraska. You know, so
yep.
Well, I will say we got our version of Mr. Freeze in the freezer.
That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, let's see here. We're at 7 o'clock. I was thinking originally 2 hours. What do you guys think? We want to wrap it up, or you guys want to stay on for a while? How's it work?
I was seeing originally. What I was thinking there on my last one when I did it, I said we'll just stick with the 2 hours. Seems to be.
I think it's about right.
Seems to be good enough for me, but if you want to continue going, by all means.
I'm thinking 2 hours. We ought to cap it on that one, and then
that's a good one.
If you guys are Yeah, and if you guys are so inclined to start another live to hang out for a Friday night or go to some other channels, that's fine.
Well, just so you know, if y'all get a wild hair, I ain't trying to tell you what to do. But Jerry Butler's got that program at 8 o'clock Central. I will be on over there with him. If y'all get a wild hair, you're welcome to join us. If not, that's cool too. I ain't trying to tell anybody, where to go or anything. But I know Jerry's good people. And
what's his channel?
What time is it now?
Butler Family Farm.
Butler Family
8 Central, so 9, 10.
About an hour.
10:30, yeah, about an hour.
It's about an hour.
You see what Randy's throwing out there?
Yeah, I know what he's. That's because you were saying we were going to do the talk on the 24th.
Yeah.
So he's saying, 24-hour talk? No.
I tell you, it's funny how you are like when I do a late night show. It's funny how the English all wake up at a certain time, and you get bombarded with the English, and then you've got the Asian crowd, the late night Americans, and the early morning Americans, and they all sort of. It's funny when you do them sort of lives, how they all sort of come in their different time zones.
No.
Right.
When you seen DD Official and Nets came in here, for them it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Right?
Yeah,
so they're
it's
just
10 o'clock
getting
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
they're just getting up and getting on the go and coming in and checking things out before they do their daily things. And
you guys see what Tennessee Bushcrafters writing?
Yeah, Chris is going nuts with Chuck.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I think we've done our 2-hour thingy. So let's go ahead and wrap things up. Hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in. It's been a good night. I think we had a good discussion on the Camp Challenge Alliance. Remember, it's like this month right now is all about catch and cook. And you don't have to be literal. You don't have to catch a squirrel bonking on the head. You can take your children and you can catch a chocolate rabbit.
Catch a hot dog.
You
here
catch
tonight, Tony caught some maple syrup.
Right. So be creative. Just find ways of like what you could do. You could be like DJ doing a video game, and then he's going to cook up something separate. But that's what we're doing. Next Friday, we're going to tune in at 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central Time. There we go. Here's.
It's funny, Gary, because you might have Batman, but I got Superman.
There you go.
You got Robin.
But so next week, 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central Time, we're going to be reviewing the March challenges. There you go, Jonesy.
I got life.
Oh, we just lost Tony.
We did lose Tony. Here, I can fix all this. There we go. I can fix all this. So next week, 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central, we're going to be talking about last month's challenges. The challenge for March was fire. How to make it, how to carry it, how to use it, how safety plans. So if you're still interested, you can still get your entries in so we can review that next Friday. Tony, Al, and I will kind of review that, and then we'll pick a winner. Next month, we'll be looking at doing a water challenge. So with all that being said, we do want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in, and we hope to see y'all next week. So let's unbigify me and let everybody wave. Let's see here.
Now you got to stalk.
There we go. All right, everybody. Everybody say goodbye.
See everyone. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
Later.
Johnny.
Yeah.